Hey guys, DT Gaming here. So we're gonna do some 3D modeling for in this video. Um, so this is what I basically do for a living is make 3D models for companies that are interested. Anyways, this model is going to be about making a light bulb. When I do modeling, I want to make as realistic as possible and give it a realistic environment. And basically, for this, it's going to be a showcase type um, rendering. Anyways, what we got here, we got a plane right here. So what we're going to do, we want to come up here to default shading. I want to turn the edge base on. I'm going to drop this down to 2 by 2. So I just only want the center lines where it be centered. Okay. Come up here. I want to click the views. I already got an image in mind for a reference. Using this right here. Want to send that to here, and that's what our reference would be for a light bulb. Now, the one thing I know is not straight, but I'm gonna make it so. Okay, so the way I like to do these type of models, especially light bulbs, is that first things first, I want to be able to click on this. I want to go here into properties, turn this show frozen in gray. If this was like, for example, if I right click and freeze this, you see what I mean? I don't want that. So I want to click this. We go to properties. If I turn this, click this off, it should show as weighted, but I can't click on the plane. So it's locked in place where I want it. That's the center that I'm gonna get it. So how I do this is two ways, but I'm gonna do the other way for a change. I'm actually gonna make a cylinder right down here at the base, about there. I'm gonna put this right here, angle snap, and I'm gonna rotate it like so. And I'm gonna turn the height segments off. All right, then I go up here, add another material to it. I want to make this transparent. I would say a good 15, so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I want to build the height going all the way up in top, like so. Now we'll come up here to edible poly, and we're going to add, I say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 6. 6 should be plenty. Then we're gonna come up here. It's important that we use it in the center, drag outward, like so, to keep the shape all around. Now, it's not gonna look smooth right away, but we'll fix it. But that's our basic light shape. So up here is the other issue. We need to add a few more segments up here to make this rounded. So about 2 should do. But right there. Right there. Then we'll do the same for the wrist one here. Connect. connect. So now we're adding geometry to it so we can manipulate the shape more freely. When you add more geometry, the better you can shape things. See? Okay, up here is one of the problems. There is no cap up on top. So we want to come up here. I'm going to turn edge faces on. We want to do an inset. Like that. Come up here. We want to pull. We want to pinch this down. So we want to do another inset. Pull up. Then one more inset. To give it a nice little tip. There. Now we have our shape of our light bulb. See how quick that was? It didn't take that long. And we're gonna come up here. We're still gonna add some segments here, so we can keep the same amount of polygons and equal. So I come up here. I want to turn this on. X view show stats. Now I can see exactly our status here for so we got 442 polygons and 459 vertices. Basically what a vertex is the little dots you see all over the place. Each corner is a vertex, and edges is basically the lines you see. Polygons is each square. Each square is a polygon. Okay. Alright, so that part is done. So now we want to come down here. We want to make the base part. So how long did it take us first? 8 minutes. Not bad. Alright, so now I want to come down here, grab all of these polygons, and I want to deselect the top part by holding Alt and drag. Now I got the bottom selected. I want to extrude this part down. And I'm going to drag this all the way down to the bottom to about right there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch that down to make it the right shape. About right there is fine. I'm going to come up here, pull this up. Alright, so this part I want to make as best as I can. As you see, there is it's like a corkscrew. And I'll explain how I'm going to do that here in a moment. For now, we want to keep doing this, extrude. We want to pinch this down like that. I'm going to pull like that. I'm going to create edge loop in here. I want one edge loop. Like that. Then this right here needs to be pinched down more. Then we're going to do another extrude. And we're going to pinch this out even more. Like so. Drag that up. Do another extrude. Pull this all the way down. One more extrude. Then we're going to pinch this inward. Like so. Then we're going to do another extrude. This is going to go down. Like that. I'm going to pinch this down. Like that. This is basically the tip part. Okay, when I select the edge, I'm going to double click this so I can loop it. I want to chamfer this. I'm going to put one segment inside. I'm going to pinch this out until I get it nice and smooth. And do the same thing with this one. This one I pinch this a little bit more because it's a little more sharper. Same thing with that one. They're just basically tighten the edges up some. So when we add the smooth modifier, it's not going to cause no issue with geometry. I know you guys probably thinking, why a light bulb? It's something simple to do, and it'd be something a quick video to do a demonstration of the ways you can model something. So now we're in the part where we need to start thinking about details. Like this right here it's different, to be honest with you. And we're going to connect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of this. And we want to kind of drag down. Like so. I think to do this, we need to make sure that we turn off on edge constraints. You want to rotate this like this. Want to make sure that line as close as to the bottom right down here. And yeah. Then we're going to let's do a quick save so we don't screw this up. Because we're kind of getting a little iffy little spot here. So when you start adding geometry in a very, very tight area, it can it really don't want to respond properly. Okay. So this is a solar light, as you can guess. Okay, I want to come up here. Chamfer. Like that. And you know what? No. I'm not gonna chamfer that yet. I'm going to extrude that out some. I'm gonna chamfer that. I'm gonna pinch out. Try and make that as smooth as possible. Okay, it's not intersecting with that. That's what to worry about. This one, I'm gonna chamfer one more time. Same thing with there. Okay. Now I'm concerned it's not gonna look right, because if you look at a light bulb, right? Actually, you know what? That's not bad. But up here, dang, I didn't think that through. I still got the edge constraint on. It should not affect the shape. I might have to turn that off actually, otherwise it's not gonna behave properly. Put this back at none. Now I'm gonna get to the point where I need to drag this down, but right there. See why I'm doing this here in a second. Okay, that's good. So up here, right at this spot right here, need to create an edge here. I need one edge. I'm gonna come back up here. I'm gonna go click on edge constraint. So I don't want to affect the sides. I just want to make this straight as possible, like so. I'm gonna drag this down to about right there. And this whole area right here has an extrusion going outward. That means I gotta select this part. And I need to come up here, extrude. And I'm gonna click this one time so it can extrude outward like so. But now I need to pay attention to the model, so I'm gonna unhide it. Well, make it, show better. Take that plane, we're gonna hide that as well. Okay. This edge right here needs a sharpen a little bit. Like that. And right here has a little bit extruding going on too. Pull this up. I gotta turn the edge constraint off. Okay, we need to chamfer this part. We'll put that down to 2 segments. To about right there. Okay, so that is done. Well, actually not yet. This right here, this bottom part, has a little extruding going on here too. Not so much, but just a little. Then you want to inset that. Pull down. Pull up right here. I'm going to grab these polygons. We're going to loop it around. We're going to extrude out like we did the other way. Actually, we're going to do one more loop in here. To about right there. Actually, no, I'll go a little further in there. We're going to extrude this going in. Like that. Chamfer these edges. Okay. We're going to inset that. Pull out. Okay. So the shape of the light bulb is done. Actually, not yet. We're going to set all this right from here. We're going to pinch this up, down like so. Move this down. Well, hold on, that did not work. This got to be brought down some. Okay, now the light bulb's done. Alright, so with that being done, we're going to go ahead and add this right here. I want to make sure that it looks the way it's supposed to. So now we're at 7,316 polygons. It's almost perfect between polys and verts. Remember, there's 4 verts per polygon, and yeah, that's why we got more. Actually, it's more polygons than vertices. Actually, I know why though. It is because up here, there's polars up here, poles. Um, they're not completely closed, but I'm not gonna close them the way they are. Alright, so let's see what it looks like here. So, one moment. Actually, I don't need a height up for that. So we're gonna come up here. We're gonna change the render setup. I'm gonna put V-Ray on. That's what I use for my rendering. Okay, I'm gonna do an import here, merge. Try and see what would be best to use. For this scene. Maybe this will work. Or maybe not. I need a light. That's what I'm trying to find. Yes, that'll work. Grab the V-Ray lights, studio. That's all we need. Place that there. I still need a V-Ray plane. At the very bottom. I see a little bit of an issue right here. There. Almost perfect. Still see an issue right here even. Okay. Okay, so now it's 32 minutes and that's okay. Alright, so we want to come up here and create a V-Ray plane. I need to tilt this like that. Like I said, I want to make this like it's as realistic as supposed to. Just gotta go level with that. Okay, if I rotate this, I should be able to get this to angle the way it's supposed to. I want to move this plane here. I'm gonna put over here. Might turn actually did turn angle snap off. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, let's save this real quick. Okay, let me see what the V-Ray thing we have going on here. HDRI. That right there. Actually, that might be okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. One. Okay, that V-Ray plane needs a material. I like to use general. This right here to be matte and shadow. So it basically makes it transparent. Alright, let me save real quick. We'll do a quick render here. Well, actually, not yet. I need to add a V-Ray material to this. Alright, let's do a quick render here. So in 38 minutes in.